It's Magnus Sullivan here for another episode of Manshop's kind of like video radio interview program where we try to introduce customers to new products and new personalities behind them and tell them how to use these products and introduce them to the joys and benefits of toys, basically. And I've got here today Chris Kalev from LA Pumps, who's
How are you?
Thanks for coming up, Chris. Why don't you just do a quick overview of some of the products that you have here on the table? I know you were talking earlier, you've got hundreds of SKUs, so we're just getting a small sampling of stuff here. But you know, one of the things, Chris, that I didn't know about, right, until I saw your stuff was, like, people like to pump their balls.
Absolutely.
And I didn't know that. And, I've seen, straps to enlarge balls and things like that, but I'd never seen a pump for your balls. So you've got things that do cock and balls at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Talk about a visual. All right.
Well, this guy right here, we call this the penis and ball isolator cylinder.
All right.
And just like the title says, it isolates the balls and the cock right here. Yeah. This is a really cool item because you can put the testicles into here and only pump them.
Gotcha.
So the penis stays at whatever pressure level's up there and you can just pump the testicles. It's a really fun item. It's a little more advanced than a regular penis and ball type cylinder. So you have to, really know what you're doing to get in here.
Give me specifically, what's the issue?
The issue is the angle mainly, and you have to be a certain length and width to get in here and get out. So for guys who are curious about it significantly, but like, I don't know if I can get in or out of that, but I really want to try to pump my testicles and my penis together, we offer this guy. This guy, you put it all in there together, inclusively.
I see.
This is a really fun cylinder.
Wow.
You put everything in there, penis and testicles. You pump it up. This kind of cylinder, for enlargement purposes, is more fetish and fun and pleasure experience and things like that. You're gonna get your penis to a very large size using this type of cylinder.
Yeah. This cylinder. So what about it is different than, say, like something like this, right?
Yeah.
Like will the penis actually expand? I've never used anything that big before.
Believe it or not, I kid you not, this whole thing can be filled to right about here with your penis and testicles fully.
Oh my God.
You see the tissues on the sides coming out. I mean, anything's possible in life. Right? The cool thing about this cylinder too is you can use it for water pumping. Some people like to pump in the shower and the bath. You can put some warm water in there. There's arguments.
Now there's a benefit to that too, right?
Water pumping.
What is the benefit to water pumping?
It's just a little softer on the tissues, so to speak. I've heard. Yeah. It's not a huge benefit.
It's like a uniform pressure or something like that, as opposed to maybe
I've done a little research on that, and I can't find conclusive evidence on that. But my argument or my belief in why water pumping's good, the warmness of the water. And it softens the tissues a little more, feels a little better. But air pumping's fine. Yeah. I've been air pumping for 6 years now. Once in a while try it with water and it feels a little better, but not too much.
That's amazing.
But so we have this guy in 5 sizes. Believe it or not, this is one of the smalls.
Wow.
We make this in a 5-inch diameter.
So how long would it take you, and you're talking like keep it at 2 to 3 pounds per square inch, and that would just be like 2 to 3 on your pump? Or
there's a dial right there. It starts at 0 and it goes in increments of 5. So it's 5,
gotcha,
10,
gotcha.
15.
I see that. Okay.
Yeah.
And so how long would that take?
All dependent, again, on the level of the user's experience.
How long does it take you?
I can't fill this guy up. No. I'm not there yet, people. I'm working on it.
So that's what you mean by it's an advanced...
Absolutely, yeah.
Like somebody who's been doing this for a long time and who can really...
And it takes work. If you want to get into it, you can, and you'll start off slow.
Yeah. So what's a starter? Like these are basic...
These are your basic penis cylinders, absolutely.
Okay,
You've got these guys. I'll give you a little information about each one of them. So I've got 3 basic penis cylinders, okay? And these are it right here. These are your 3 basic penis cylinders. This is our standard penis cylinder, okay? This is our bread and butter. This is what we've sold for 20 years. This is my baby. We love this guy. It's got the flared base on there, inner diameter. It's got a chamfered edge right there, so it's smooth.
Nice,
you see that
smooth.
it's 1-year warranty, high quality acrylics, made in the USA. We had a lot of customers with erectile dysfunction give us a call and let us know, Chris, it's not easy to get a restriction ring over this flange. We have a lot of issues with that, and when we get it over the flange, it pops onto the penis, and that doesn't feel so good. The little rubber band, yeah. Exactly. You're thinking about it, and you make that face. So that's what we had issues with that. So we said, how can we create a rimless cylinder but still create comfort? Comfort's important. It's very important. You know, if we were to just pop these rims right off, these would be thin. These are 1/8 inch wall acrylic, okay? And standard wall thickness in all penis cylinders out there is about 1/8 inch wall. So if we were to cut this off and leave it as is, even if, you know, we flame polish all our cylinders, keep that in mind as well. Even if I were to flame polish this, it'd still be thin. It'd still be really thin.
Yeah.
I tested it myself. It digs,
Kind of digs in a little bit.
It digs into the pubis area, and you know what? It's not comfortable. So what did we do? We doubled the thickness.
Oh yeah, wow, I
1/4
see.
inch thick
Gotcha.
plastic.
Wow.
We call these our thick-walled cylinders. These are so comfortable to use. I love these cylinders. It's one of my favorites right now, actually, too. Put it on, put the ring on first, slip it on, slips right on in.
Yeah.
And because it's 1/4 inch plastic, it feels really good. Put it against your forearm right now. Feel
Yeah, no, I could tell. Yeah, I mean that's
and
beautiful.
feel the weight.
Yeah,
feel
it's
the
great.
weight difference of them too. Notice the weight difference.
Totally.
Believe it or not, the weight of this creates a little more comfort. It pulls on the suspensory ligament a little bit, and it tugs on it to add a little more extra comfort. I can't explain why, but it just feels a little good because of that weight and that pull, that tug on that tendon down.
Yeah.
And then this guy right here, this we call our wide body elliptical cylinder.
Yeah.
Now, why would you make an elliptical cylinder? Look at that.
I know. I was wondering about
Right?
that. You know.
Believe it or not, our penises are more anatomically shaped like this than like this, right? So this cylinder creates girth gains faster than length gains.
Oh,
So a lot of men
cool.
out there who have pretty long penises, but
Yeah.
they're thin. What do people call them? Pencil dicks.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So they're happy with their length, but not happy with their width. If you want to start with width and girth, you get a wide body cylinder.
Yeah.
And it pulls the tissues horizontally first, then vertically.
Okay, cool. And I would just point out, like, even if you are thick, there's no harm in getting thicker.
Never.
You know,
We mentioned that earlier.
That's it. It's like change
We
your
were talking about
cock
that earlier in
and-
the conversation.
Yeah.
What's wrong with getting bigger?
You know, because I think like there's some interesting role play stuff that goes on with that. You know, I've
Good
I've
point.
sort of pumped and come out, and I've been like somebody's been a bad girl, and daddy's
point.
coming home.
Good point.
It's like, man, that's a big thing, So
Yeah.
anyway, just
So those are the basic 3 standard cylinders we sell. We have our regular cylinder, our thick-walled cylinder, and our wide-body elliptical cylinders. Those are standard cylinders. Now
this is interesting.
Now we get into the more
okay.
advanced type
That
cylinders.
is a very interesting cylinder.
This is our mushroom head.
I can
making
totally see
cylinder.
that. Jesus.
This is for guys who want to increase the size of their glands,
Yeah.
aka head.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys out there who feel they have small heads as well, and we provide a cylinder that will help them with that. What this does is, this is just for the shaft.
Yeah.
So this cylinder is based on the customer's measurements. It's a very specified cylinder.
Oh wait, so you custom ordered that?
This is a custom order cylinder, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
It's based on this measurement right here. This is
And
the
would
shaft.
that be while you're erect? That's
Yes.
your erect measurement. Okay.
So here's your shaft comes out here, your head pops out of here. As long as they give you the inner diameter appropriately, that head should seal around there and swells up in there.
Yeah.
Very popular
And so
item.
it would feel.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. We use
I mean, after that, one,
visuals.
I'm like,
I know what you're thinking. Hey, it's okay. It feels pretty large, but we like to leave a lot of area for pressure to develop in
Okay.
there, and that's why this is so large to
Okay.
begin with. But you will increase size of the glands. The tissue around the head, I know you'll notice this as well, it is a little more spongy. It is different. It still will increase. It still will change in size.
like what? Like 50%? 100?
50 is a large number.
Okay.
Percentage-wise, I can't really give you a number. As far as length gains, I've had customers tell me they've gained 1 to 3 inches.
Off just the tip.
No, total.
Oh, total.
Tip-wise-
Oh, gotcha.
Tip-wise, I don't have any information
Okay,
on that.
yeah.
I've never really heard how large it's gotten, and I should get some research.
Okay,
on that.
all right.
Yeah, but in general, I've had customers tell me they've gotten length gains of 1 to 3 inches.
Wow.
And girth gains of about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inches. So it's pretty significant girth gains and length gains.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah.
Customers tend to see gains starting at about 3 weeks. Could take up to 6 weeks. Again, everybody's different. Our body types are different. As long as you stick to
Wait,
the routine.
when you say that, do you mean gains immediately after pumping or
Permanent.
permanent gains.
Permanent.
Okay, I want to make sure that was clear, because that was not.
You know, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to be one of these fake people who say you'll get gains, you'll stay this big forever, this quick. No, it takes time, but they are permanent.
Yeah.
You know, they really are permanent. We have hundreds of thousands of customers who praise our product. It's my opinion that if this product didn't work, this company wouldn't be in business.
Now, after
this industry wouldn't be.
No,
in business.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. So are there any issues as you gain size in your ability to get an erection without pumping?
Yes, I mentioned that earlier as well. You get harder faster.
Without pumping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. I thought you were saying you get harder faster pumping, but it's
in general.
without pumping.
You know, I want to explain something to you. This is overall penis health. You know, this keeps your penis strong and healthy, and that's the beauty of this kind of product as well. It's all about health down there. You know, we work out, we take care of our body's exterior, we eat good foods, we eat vegetables, you know, we take vitamins, we do all this. We take care of our penises too. Yeah. This is one way to do it naturally.
Yeah, that is awesome. I had no idea that these were permanent gains like that. So what this one that's got my eye over here. Yeah, what's going on over here, Chris?
This guy, can you guess what it is? You want to take a guess? You want me to just introduce?
Well, I mean, is that the whole product here?
This is it. This is the cylinder.
What, is that an anal pump?
Very good.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
Okay.
We call this a rosebud cylinder.
Yeah.
The rosebud maker cylinder. It's an anal pump.
Wow.
It goes into the anus.
Yeah.
And it pulls out the rectum.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. And so it gets sucked into the cylinder, and then you got baboon butt.
It's called prolapsing, and it's a fetish.
Yeah. No, totally. Yeah.
You know,
okay.
There's a whole community that does it. We sell quite a few of these. It's a very popular item. We use, as you can see, our thick acrylic on it.
Yeah.
We have a contoured base on it, so it fits nice and snug along the butt cheeks.
Yeah.
And we put an extra screw in there just for extra added safety or perception of safety. This is not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Safe. But we put that in there to make you feel a little better.
Because you got all this pressure in there.
But believe it or not, women can use this vaginally too.
Yeah.
I've heard from a few customers, women using this vaginally.
Oh, okay.
So they use it as a probe, as a dildo, but with the suction. So it's a 2-in-1 type device.
Neat. Yeah.
It's a very cool item. Very cool. I really enjoy this product. Sells very well, and it's very unique.
Yeah, I was going to say I've never seen that before. Awesome. So how do you come up with product ideas like your product? You're kind of like the product. I mean, you're the brain behind
the company.
Yeah. So like, how do you come up with new products?
Mainly a lot of market research, seeing what's going on. You know, there's pumping communities out there. There's forums out there of pumpers. I see what you guys are into, what you guys are interested in, what you guys are doing. Customer feedback is another large one. You know, we've been in business 20 years. We have tons of customers who love to give us feedback and give us ideas for products. This is actually a customer idea and a customer feedback.
That's what I was wondering. That's great.
They mentioned.
And are you the only ones that have that, or is that something that's out there as well?
I've seen another company make this out there overseas. Obviously, we want you to buy the LA pipeline.
Yeah, there's only one.
But yeah, I've seen one other one out there. But mostly customer comments, checking what's out there in the community. A few ideas of my own. You know, little things that I want to see develop. I'm working on a few R&D things right now that.
Oh, you got to keep it quiet.
I'll talk to you after this interview's over, and I'll tell you about them.
Yeah, separate video.
But we've got a few things in the works. There's only so much you could do with pumping, of course, right? I feel like we've exhausted a large range.
Well, you've taken
ideas.
it into unique areas. I mean, that's
really
what really is striking about you guys.
I take pride in that.
Yeah,
you know. And like I said, we have a few more pretty unique ideas in the works coming up that I think you guys will really like. But for now, we have all these.
Well, that's great. Hey, Chris, thanks a lot. And I think we got a good overview of LA Pump and why to pump. Is there anything else you want to add? You think we missed, or?
I think we're good.
Yeah, I think that's a great overview. Yeah, great. I look forward to the next round of product development.
Absolutely.
That'd be great. All right. So we're actually going to start carrying your product here on Manshop as a result of this. So
wonderful.
Looking forward to that. I'll be seeing you around. Best of luck with everything you got going on.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys.